And on Facebook the other day, I was chatting with a mom about flour sack towels, and I don't have any in my stash to kind of show you what a flour sack towel is, but basically it's 100% cotton, and it's a big square, and you find them in the kitchen section at Walmart, IKEA, Yesk, pretty much anywhere. Well, maybe not everywhere, but the Walmart brand flour sack towel is, you get like 5 for $6.99 or $7.99 Canadian, usually cheaper in the States, so they work out to be about $1 to $2, under $2 each. And they're a pretty common way to cloth diaper for cheap. You can use a flour sack towel for anything. Most people just pad fold them because they're kind of small to fold onto a baby. They're really good to fold onto a newborn, but they're not so good to fold onto bigger kids. So you pad fold them, you put them inside a pocket, or you can lay them inside a cover. You can do anything with them. You could even pad fold it and put it into an all-in-one if you're okay with that little bit of extra bulk. But the mom asked this really important question. If flour sack towels are so cheap and work, why do people buy expensive inserts? That's a really good question. If you want more regular cloth diaper content in your YouTube feed, don't forget to subscribe to this video. And I'd love to know your reasons, again, why you use or don't use flour sack towels in the comments. Help me answer this woman's question. Why do people buy expensive inserts? Why doesn't everyone just use flour sack towels? And I did answer this question a little bit on my blog, so you can check out clothdiaperpodcast.com, and I'll link the notes or whatever I'm referring to over there if you're into reading. But for the most part, I would say there's two main parts to this question. One, people don't know they can repurpose things. And a lot of you, maybe including some of you watching this video today, don't know that you can put anything inside a pocket diaper. There's this general kind of consensus that you can only put inserts inside a pocket diaper, but you could put whatever you want inside a pocket diaper. You could put a pre-fold pretty easily, or a t-shirt. And I have an entire video on that, so I'll link that up above as well and down below if you're looking for it. But you can put anything you want into a cloth diaper, and it doesn't have to be labeled cloth diaper. It could be any sort of absorbent material that's cotton, bamboo, hemp, even a synthetic if it's absorbent. But I would lean towards the natural fiber side. So that would be the first reason why people don't. The second reason would be because flour sack towels don't work for them. And flour sack towels are amazing, and there are a lot of people who use them fairly exclusively. If you listened to the show with Karen Biggs from Little Big's Love, which I can't remember what podcast episode that is, but I'll link it down below. She uses flour sack towels exclusively, and so does Caitlin at Modern Bottom Babies. They can be a great answer for a lot of people. But for some people, like myself, they just didn't work. They weren't absorbent enough. I would probably need 2 or 3 of them to make it 2 hours with my firstborn. My secondborn could probably like them, but I also don't like how they work. And in Canada, the extra like $1 or $2 to spend on a pre-fold or a flat diaper is worth it to me, just because I feel that cloth diaper textiles perform better and wash out better. So those would be the 2 big reasons. 1, people don't know they can use them, and 2, people find they don't meet their needs. So if you need high absorbency, you're going to tend to just spend the money on a product. So you could, of course, get 15 ounces out of 3 flour sack towels, and that's what, $6? Or you could spend $10 for one product that is significantly trimmer. So that's where kind of some of that lies, is that different people have different experiences, different needs, different values. And I think we forget about that when we get into this idea about, well, if it's cheap like this way, why do people even do things the other way? And it's because there's different needs out there. I know I asked on Instagram, and I'll post that link down below, about why people do or don't use flour sack towels despite their cheapness. And I got some really great answers, so you can check that out. But I'd also love to hear down below why you do or don't use flour sack towels for cloth diapering. But for me, at the end of the day, I just prefer the simplicity of a pre-fold. Sure, folding a flat isn't a lot of work, but I would much rather just fold a pre-fold in thirds. and it washes up just as nice and just as well as a flat diaper. Sure, it's not ideal for hand washing, but I'm not hand washing. And I also really support sustainable textiles. So while flour sack towels are made out of natural fiber cotton, they're very seldomly organic cotton. And as I progress through my journey as a person, purchasing materials that are made with a sustainable manufacturing is increasingly becoming important to me. And that's why there's a variety of different products, because different people need different things. You can